Hey, hello, good morning, guys, and this is Coding with Gautam. And guys, today we're going to do the level NorthWest in Python. I already covered these solutions in JavaScript, but I just want to cover it in Python. So, let's get into it. Always listen to the guides. In the mountains is the description of this level. Array length, accessing properties, return statements, strings, variables, and event data is what we're going to cover today. So let's begin. The equipment, you will need gear because you are going to be stuck in a claw trap and you're going to lose health very constantly. So the more gear you have, the more better. And it must be over 2000 or else you will fail the level. Okay, bring the potion to the hero. Enable your pet to hear the nearby peasants to give directions back to the hero. Check if the string spoken by the peasant matches any of the known words. North, west, or fetch. Okay, so let's begin. So we have this function called word and text. It has two arguments, text and word. For I in the range of the length and text minus the length of the word plus 1. So I have to iterate through each letter through the text. And how does this work? So I is the variable which is each letter of the text. So we go to the range of the length of text minus the length of the word plus 1. So you take the length of the word. For example, the length of the word apple has A-P-P-L-E, 5. And then you add 1, 6. The length of the text. And next then you take, like, for example, 10 in the letter and 10 of text. And then you take that out and you get 4. So you iterate through each character in the text. And after that, for each of them loop to each character in the word. So this is each character in the text and now each character in the word. So for j in the range of the length of word, so you go through each character through the text. Store in the shifted index, I plus j, shifted index. If a character is within the shifted index, this is array indexing. I covered this in my last video. So if a character is within the shifted index, so if text, if the shifted index is between a text and if it's not, so like if it's not the word indexing through j, so if the text in the shifted index is not the word in j and j is through each character, so if the text of the shifted index is not in a character, then you break, because there's like no point if there's like if the character does not equal to text. So you just break and return false. So but if j is if j is equal to the last letter of the word, how do we find that out? We do it by using the length function. So if j is len of word and minus 1, because that gets us the last element, and then we return true. And then this thing on here, event, if the word and text, the message, this is like the text and this is the word. So if there is the word west in the message, you move west. If there is north, you move up. Else, if you find a potion, you just fetch the potion and give it to the hero. So let's run. And why do we think we do that? Can't they just say north? Because each of them have different accents. Look, see, this person says, how about north? It's kind of like southern accent. And next, normal English, I think west. And next then west, west, west. So these say different things, so like different words. Next then they said go northern. I don't know what type of accent is that. If you know, just keep it in the comments. And next then she says passage is like I feel great. And next then you survive or else you'll die. Okay, so these are the solutions. let's see what loops and what we use. We use function, we use the name of the function, and we used arguments. We used for loops, the range function, and the length function. The length function is main. And then we use another for loop. Next time we use if loops. We use the break function. I covered the break function in Sovereign Desert. Don't forget to check that video out. And we used some arithmetic and return statements with some booleans. And I covered booleans in Sovereign Desert. So if you want to cover any of these topics, just go into Sovereign Desert. Okay, this is the function on here. On here has the argument event. Same thing, if there's west in the message, it moves west. If it's north, move north, else you find the position. Put on here. Okay, so next then it just goes this way. The map has changed. He goes north. He says west, you go west. And next then he thinks north, so you go north. And next then he says go to west, so you go west. Next then he says fetch. Next then you get the potion. And next then he says I feel great. Okay, so this is what we did. And now let us just go one last time to check what we learned. Okay, we have covered array length. We use the length function a lot. Accessing properties, we access the text and the word to check if the word is in the text. Return statements, we return true or false based on the data. Strings, we use the strings for the word in the on here function. Variables, we store I plus j in shifted index and many more in variables. And event data, in the first function we checked if the if loop is true. If it's true, we return true, and that's the data we used to return the function. So these two are like intertwined, return statements and event data. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to this video. And guys, check my videos on Sovereign Desert. These will help you if you didn't understand any of these concepts. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And if you're having trouble on any level, don't forget to post it in the comments. I will be there to help. So bye. This is Calling with Gautam, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.